killing it. Copy paste. Today we are at the new Breckinridge Disc Golf Park in Richardson, Texas. Beautiful course. Super excited to play it. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Disc Locker, where I play courses blind so you don't have to. Today we're at, as you heard, Breckinridge Park Disc Golf Course. Me too. Carted up with some randoms. Fans, actually. It was a really wild experience. I've been recognized before, but I've never played with fans before. This was cool.
We're playing doubles, right? Sure. I'm just kidding.
So hole one here, the tee sign says 438 feet. It's closer to 360.
Hit three.
We lasered it, and yeah, it's not that long. Going Zeus here.
Money. That was smooth.
Didn't get the turn out of it that I wanted, but it's pinned high.
Look at that. Hell yeah.
Man, I hit that kiss that tree.
Y'all want a breakfast disc off the...
Little low. That's my normal miss. That's Tom's shiggle right there. It's a great shot. Yeah, there's 18 holes out here. Par 55, 6,377 feet. It's actually, it might still actually be about that long, because some of the holes are too long, some of the holes are too short. But hole 2, 412 feet. This is a good shot. We've got a right to left wind right now, so hanging it out to the right and then hoping for a big skip. Grass is a little thick though. If you do this and don't give the disc any turn, it's now matching a very steep hillside down towards that creek channel.
On the backboard.
I was lucky enough to catch one of the last trees before the creek and redirect it into the ground.
This tree saved me.
Yeah, basket is above my head.
Low. Work though.
Not a great upshot. Still putting. I think the basket's still above my head. Yeah, that one, I mean, it was on the right side, but it was hyzering into the basket. It's all right, though. Shake it off. Get to hole 3, par 3, 447 feet. Similar hole to the previous one, but a lot less consequences. Got a lot more room away from the creek, and the hill's not quite as steep. It's pretty much 35, 40 feet behind those first trees. Yeah, starting off with some bombs. Very reminiscent to veterans. There's no warm-up holes.
But I kept a lot of the same bad habits.
Hole 4, a little shorty, 263 feet uphill. You got a couple of options. You got that forehand line. That's just a little high, hitting the low-hanging branches, or you have this framed up shot. I believe I'm going. Yeah, this is a hex.
There we go.
And we were thrown into a headwind, so I was really concerned about turning it over. Much better line here. Something stable. It's going to fight back.
Do it. Oh my gosh.
I scared you.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Good up.
Little spinny upshot with the zone. Hole 5, 278 feet, way downhill. I think it's about 40 feet downhill. Going Mustang, trying to play the turnover. And the tailwind we had just stabled it right up.
Thing just caught. Is that a mid-range? Yeah, that was a Mustang. He threw a buzz, but his is a 4-claw buzz, so it's super beat in, I'm sure.
Let's try this.
It's going alpha here on the Spike Kaiser line. I like this a lot after seeing the hole from the bottom side. There's not a whole lot of danger over there. The creek isn't that bad.
Good old alpha shot. Good old gateway
Good old
demon.
alpha.
Ooh.
Like me little alphas. The Phoenix is just so damn beefy, dude. It really is great.
I was gonna catch and glide like mine, but not off the fairway.
Almost ringing it up with a glitch from the rough. Pitch up there. And then Tom's alpha. Oh, I'm starting to doubt myself if his name is Tom or not. Sorry, dude. Yeah, it's Tom.
The vibe
Tom
is
Evans.
definitely off.
Hole 6, 390 feet.
Over the trees?
You got a natural OB on the right, actual OB with that cart path. This is the one spot that after the rain, going jackalope here. Cyclist kind of got in my head. I really didn't want to hyzer out towards them too much. But around this basket, it is kind of a mud pit after the rain. This recording is 3-4 days after the rain, and it was all dried up, but it was definitely tacky. Hole 7, 288 feet. I think I really like this hole. The green is on a big mound. Nothing much to speak of behind it. I guess maybe holes 288, maybe another 50 feet behind it. There's a walking path. I was trying to go alpha, just hyzer all the way, and a little bit of a late release. Yeah, there's a good forehand line on this hole. A little bit of a low ceiling for the righty turnover. Unless you play it really wide. That was a great shot. Yeah, I only made it 100 feet off the tee at best. Errant upshot. Yeah, I like this green. Hole 8, 350 feet. There is a Mando you can see on the right tree there. So there is a up the gut shot or
still figuring out if I want to go
lefty back in.
And roller.
Ooh.
Shout out to the walker who, instead of taking the long route through the fairway, kind of knew what was going on.
Stand up, stand up. Yes!
There you go, Anthony. You got it down there.
Like a
Great roller. Hamming it up for the camera. Love it. Love the vibes.
I wish it didn't roll like 100 feet away from the basket.
I'm going jackalope. Trying to go sky turnover, and it's just 2 nose up. And it fights out of it.
I'm gonna try shiggle real quick.
Didn't get the nose angle down. But bit some distance off. Just a little chip with the zone, but I threw it right into the dirt. And over there is really not where you want to be. You've got some extra trees in the way. Hole 9, par 3, 462 feet. You've got a grove of trees on the left and then an OB cart path on the right.
Boom sauce.
Loves it. This hole, it's like a little miniature driving range. I don't know why I like this hole so much. It does, when you look at the map on UDisc, the fairway does narrow the closer you get to the green, so it really rewards that controlled distance, and I just overturned this wave. Probably threw it for just over, no, it's probably 430, but OB, so just chipping up with my zone. Got a Friend of Anthony and Tom throwing in. He's caught up with us, so the rest of the video will have a fourth card member show us some shots.
Yep.
Hole 10, little shorty, 278 par 3. You're throwing into the trees over this lowland kind of muddy area. Great forehand, lefty backhand. It is slightly uphill, so I think all of us make the mistake of throwing it 2 nose up. Underturned on mine. But I got about pin high. Maybe a little past pin high. Nice putt. I was telling him the way his like pre-putt routine was. I thought he was gonna do the Calvin basketball putt.
Okay. If this is if I am gonna hit a tree, I want this recorded.
You got it.
Oh, darn.
A little overturned, but he peered the gap. We are throwing back into that gentle headwind. This is hole 11, 308 feet, going grackle.
Who put that tree there?
See me looking at my heel. I definitely felt like I slipped. Even in slow-mo, it doesn't really look like it, so I don't know.
Nailed it, Tom. Nice shot.
Don't believe there's a Mando on this hole. You just gotta miss the trees.
Did that help you? Oh, took a bunch.
I'm gonna go Bobcat here. Definitely threw it too soft. Caught a tree and dropped, fortunately. Yeah, this is not the par putt you want on this hole. This is where a tee shot should be landing. Hole 12, there is a Mando, 320 feet. The left to right hole.
Discraft Punisher. Forehand. Two tree hits.
So you're going to see forehand. I think when you're throwing a little flex forehand, that might be the last tree to beat, and then you have room for the disc to work back. Up the gap, but into the ground. And I'm going to throw my jumping jackalope.
Yeah, best one so far. Stay la vie. Sorry, last switch I promise. That's what I was playing though.
Went to my lie with the glitch, went back to my bag to get the zone, and then went back for the glitch. Oof. That really unique tree probably was blocking the throw in from my angle, but I thought I made it. Oh, alley-oop. I don't know what happened, but I only threw the disc 3 times. And it was in the bucket, so we're counting it. Hole 13, 288 feet. This one, you gotta look for the basket. It's out there to the left. The T sign would lead you to believe that it is out there to the right. It's only really weird T sign in that regard. The rest of them are fairly accurate in distance. Some of them are not, but this is the only one that would lead you to believe the basket's in a different position.
Pretty much, yeah,
Thanks for the
bro.
paycheck, by the way.
Pretty much.
There is a walking path left that kind of S's and then curls around the backside of the green. So if you throw something too straight or you pure it,
Oh, it's still rolling.
that was an alpha, so I'm gonna disc up to the Apex Swirl Phoenix. Boing!
What?
Great.
Got through everything, and I'm on the green. Probably didn't need the massive rainbow skip. I probably would only have like a 20-footer, but that's okay. Man. Someone needs to practice their
But yeah, I
putting.
think it was like the top 10 or
Hole
20%
14,
they're gonna take, and
Breckinridge.
that's going to be their team.
You heard it, hole 14, 430 feet. Quite a low ceiling off the tee. That was
Little turn.
just through the edge of the ceiling. So yeah, kind of a low ceiling for this distance shot.
Yeah.
Lots of room on the left, and then you've got natural OB on the right.
Scared of hitting those trees right there.
Trying this time lapse out. This is day one of this being in the bag. I loved that angle out of my hand. I just threw it too low.
The low ceiling messed with
Right
me,
in the
dude.
dirt, man.
It was messing with me.
Right in the dirt.
Zoom in here. There's the basket. It's way back there. Going Eternal Bullet. And just yanked it over a little bit. Probably should have thrown a forehand. Still putting though, so that's not bad. Hole 15.
So this says the ABR driver, but this is actually a putt and approach.
175 feet. There's a Mando here to protect the sidewalk that you gotta stay left of, so it's just a little chipper forehand. Ceiling is, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can't really throw the backhand turnover unless you like air bounce it. Because I originally was thinking glitch backhand. Proto time lapse, big skip, but released it half a second too late. Putting into the headwind, and I aimed at the top of the cage, and it's still just lifted. Bad angle control. Hole 16, 346 feet.
Cut roll on up
Oh,
there. Why
good
don't
job,
you?
Tom.
That's a putt. That's a birdie.
You have the OB cart path on the right side of the basket. You can see it on the T sign there. And there is hole 17's basket visually is in line with hole 16's basket, so we all were confused for a second on which one to throw to.
First pin, bro. First pin.
We'll need you to pee in a cup after this round.
Oh god. Checking for PEDs.
That's right, dude. That's right. Ooh, is he gonna be sneaky through that?
Like this line a lot. Gonna throw it at the sidewalk and trust the disc stability to fight away from the OB.
Yeah, I know.
Going bottom stamp Diamondback. Shout out chain wreck guys.
You're looking at
Got pin high. I would have loved if it would have stayed a little straighter. Got a weird window. I'm pretty much just making sure I can get a 3. Not trying to get too greedy and kick one of those trees and leave myself with a tester. Hole 17, 247 feet. Creek on the left, cart path on the right and deep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh, using the backboard.
There we go, baby. Little members bounce there.
I was scooting towards the rough. Caught a tree. This is just a little too straight. Got on the sidewalk and slid. I think we're going to see a forehand here. Yeah.
Kind of want to try Spike Heiser just to be different.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could reach that Spike Heiser right now.
Yeah, the trees are pretty close to the green, so we'll see if I have the power to clear them all the way. With my Phoenix.
Ooh, that looks good. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that to you.
That's a putt. Yeah.
Not bad, honestly.
But outside of 10 feet.
Not bad. I was pretty happy to have this short of a putt. Still not short enough for me today. All right, final hole. Par 4, 726 feet. You have a Mando tree here. That tree, a little bit in the distance. It's in the middle of the fairway.
Or just a farther. The basket.
Left, right?
Yeah, you see that middle roof?
Oh, yeah.
That's where it is.
Okay. So I'm way.
Start where? Oh, hole 18.
Let me get out the way.
Breckinridge.
The Mando is what had me a little nervous.
So you've got a Mando in play. You've got a cart path right. So if if I threw my wave and let it flip and ride to try and get max distance off the tee, that sidewalk on the right is in play. If you throw a new time lapse and Heiser out too soon, the Mando tree's in play.
I'm sorry.
And then from here, or from where my shot is, I threw it straight at the basket, as one does. And when you look at U-Disc, the cart path is on the left as well, or walking path is on the left as well. So there is OB in play as you approach the basket. So yeah, I should have hung this way out to the right. That disc is already OB. I was worried about the parking lot.
Let's hope I'm not near the parking lot.
I had no idea the sidewalk was there, and so we played it casual. Luckily, no one was on the path, no one got hurt. But definitely keep that in mind. You want to play closer to that metal building. But yeah, that's Breckinridge. Thanks for watching. And now to a little post-round breakdown from the course.
I'm here. Hole 18 is behind the camera. Believe that is hole 9 behind me. Got hole 16 right here next to me. Beautiful, beautiful park. Lots of varying fairway shapes. Uphill, downhill, side hill. Really, really cool layout. I wouldn't trust the T signs or U-Disc for the distance. Some of the holes, I lasered them, are 30 to 40 to 80 feet shorter than would be suggested by the T sign or the U-Disc app, and some of the holes are 30 to 50 feet shorter, or sorry, 30 to 50 feet longer. So distances are all over the map, but super, super fun course. I did bring 4 water discs because there is a creek. I don't really think it's necessary. It's very shallow. I mean, losing a stroke and getting a penalty OB stroke for throwing in it stinks, but I don't think you'd lose a disc as long as you have a disc retriever. Someone just splashed out. Exit scorecard. Okay, so it's a 4.3 on U-Disc, 263 ratings so far. Upkeep is rated 4.4. I would agree with that. It's very clean, very new, but still very clean course. There's a few low ceiling shots that, of course, like, it'd be easier if the branches were trimmed, but I mean, it's a brand new course. It will get easier. It doesn't need any help. So 4.4, I would say, is accurate shot variety design. I would say that is accurate as well. There's a couple of well-used Mandos that really force you to throw specific shots. No complaints there. 4.2, I would agree with that. Tee area is 4.4. Yeah, the T signs are great. Or the T pads were great. The T signs, they're placed fine. They're the beautiful DD T pads, or T signs, excuse me. But some of them are inaccurate. Signage wayfinding, that's super well done. All the baskets have the little arrows on them. Super easy to navigate. Most of the walks are very natural as well, so the course lays out well that way. There's only like 2 long-ish walks, not very long, but compared to the rest of the course, there's only like 2 spots where you have a little bit of a walk to the next hole, but that's laid out very well. Amenities, 4.1. I guess there is a bathroom by the parking lot. I haven't checked if it's unlocked. I haven't seen drinking fountains, but there is a playground, so maybe there is drinking fountains. There are picnic tables and trash cans all over the place with like little grills next to them. But 4.1, I would say that's way too high. I mean, there's not a pro shop, there's not food. I don't know if there is a disc golf shop even nearby that supports this course. So amenities 4.1, that's way too high, I think. Scenery and views 4.2, accurate. I mean, granted, it is a beautiful fall day. Some of the trees are empty, some of the trees are green, some of them are orange and gold and yellow. So it is very pretty right now, but just the rolling hills and nature of this course is nice. I mean, there is a creek, there is like a big berm that almost looks like a dam from the bottom side of it, but it's not. And there's some rolling hills throughout the course, so it is very, very pretty. 4.2, it's a park style course, so that has its own unique like benchmark. 4.2, I would agree with that. So yeah, if it wasn't an hour from me, I would definitely come back often. I'll probably be back at least one more time in the next couple months. Big fan. Good job, EMac. Good job, City of Richardson. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there. Also, when I was setting up, a random person pulled up in a work truck and was like, "Yo, dude," you know, introduced himself, said he liked my videos, said he liked the VPO coverage, gave me one of his business cards, and we played around together. So shout out to Tom Evans at Alamo Glass. Maybe I'll do a screenshot of his website, if he has a website. I don't know anything about his business. I don't know his rates. I don't know his business rating. This is not an endorsement. But shout out to him. Super fun guy to play around with. And yeah, he's, I guess, all over the DFW Metroplex. So if you're in the market for some glass, hit up Tom at Alamo Glass. Free shout out. And it was fun playing around with you, dude. Good job, EMac. Good job, City of Richardson. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you out there.